All right, y'all. The wives are live. I'm back live. I'm coming, boo. I'm coming. I'm putting the title up there.
And the question is,
Damn, your shit is dark too. You can hear it?
I don't understand it. Even the way that the judge that defends him and that exonerates him from these charges.
yeah,
And they're trying to play this the detectives interview. They wouldn't play that.
why they play Natiri interview with detectives but not play Chief interview?
No, they played chief interview.
Yeah, right.
They didn't play the
Why didn't they play Chief interview? But they played. Well, they did play Chief.
they played chief interview. They didn't play
Natiri
her interview with the T. Because she is being persuaded and they know this.
Yes.
They don't want this is something that they are trying to hide from the public to be known. This is something that they're trying to cover up. They don't want y'all to see it. because this is something that exonerates him. If they played that video, it would exonerate him immediately.
Yep.
Because one, I understand how somebody can get a sentence like that when a girl said that they made love. That's a fake charge.
Y'all heard.
That's bogus. Y'all know.
Yeah.
Y'all have seen everything.
Okay.
Y'all know this girl.
Yeah.
Y'all seen all the times that she was throwing her ass up in the air and how much she wanted to compete and be with us and be with him. And I don't think that is fair. No, that somebody could even have. There's people that actually this happens to,
and they get lesser,
and they don't get charges like this. They don't end up with life sentences without the possibility of parole. But this is not the end. This is far from it. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's far from it. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to appeal this decision. We're going to appeal this because it's not right, and everybody has seen it. Everybody knows.
And you could see the intention not only of the detectives but of the judge. Judge Stacey Hodricks at the end was like, "You're a master manipulator," and all. You don't even know him. You don't even know him. These people who are so close to Chief know his heart. The thing is, when you come into Chief life and you come into your natural environment, something happens called shadow work.
That's what it is.
When you are cleansing yourself and you are getting more in tune with yourself, the years and years and years of generational curses start flying out. You put in a situation where you gotta work on them. And because Chief just showed everybody who they are, they just don't want to take responsibility and say he's the bad guy. Yes. When they going up on that stand, they point the finger at him.
Look, even in the court, he showed everybody who they was.
He showed
the
everybody
judge who she was.
He
showed the prosecutor who she was. He showed all of those people exactly who they was. Devils, deceivers, liars.
Yeah.
They said in the scripture, and I know y'all. I know you seen Sheba.
Never. What did Chief do to Sheba? What did he do to y'all? The fact that they sit up there and lie.
The fact that y'all been here the whole time, right? And he didn't even fuck with you.
But he still let her come around.
He still let you come around
because you wanted to be with him.
Everybody know that he didn't fuck with Sheba like that. But Sheba went up there and did the most. Like, there was actually a kind of romantic relationship. I was like, damn, that's a bit much, right? He didn't do nothing to you.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing to you. Y'all must have been forgetting that we was here. And the way that we was treated up on that stand was not right. That's not how you do people. The judge was yelling at me to speak. We was treated the same. It was very biased. They did not let me get my story across without calling me a liar. How is my truth a lie? How is what I saw, old eyes, a lie? Now, what if our lawyer would have called and said he was a liar?
Oh my God!
How would that have worked out?
He would have looked like the bad guy.
But no, they could sit here and call me a liar when I'm speaking my truth and I'm speaking the truth of what happened. Mm-hmm. Being shut down through all angles. Mm-hmm. Look, mobile up, John 4. John 4 says, let me go to it.
Right.
God is a spirit.
Mm-hmm. Jesus said,
and he shall worship you of truth.
He said, I am truth and life. The way, the truth in the Bible. Where was the truth at the Lord? Because God says that he is the truth. So how is this an act of God? This could be an act of God because God says, I'm the way, the truth, and the light. But nothing in that room was so truth.
It wasn't.
We weren't able to show truth. This is a malicious prosecution.
We showing y'all the truth on our page. Y'all actually seeing the truth live when it's happening. How? Y'all been watching for years. Imagine how many other black people that are not high profile that they doing this too, that don't have a voice, that don't have a platform. Yeah. They tell you to be quiet, and then they just railroad you. Yeah. If they could do this to him publicly,
they showing the corruption.
What do you think they doing behind the scenes to people, to millions of people? This same thing, people is buried. They forgot about in these places. Mm-hmm. We are lucky enough to have a platform and a voice to show you guys what's happening.
Yeah,
we're lucky.
Know what? This case wasn't even about the charges. This case was about Chief speaking the truth. Speaking the truth.
A lot of people are saying that we're loyal, that we're sticking by his side.
We are family. Like, we family. What do you expect? Like, these people, Poppy, he becomes an easy target because he's a strong, powerful figure. He an easy target. And he got a big heart, so people take advantage of him.
And then they sit here and they look at us and they want us to turn on them.
For what? Y'all spreading lies. Y'all being deceitful. Y'all lynching your own people using the system.
That's crazy.
I can't be none that's fake.
I can't be a part of that. Cause I'm not a real one. I'm gonna ride for him to the end. I'm not giving up.
Because we know his heart. We know who he is.
I don't even understand like how y'all could even look in the mirror, like, cause if it was me and that was the other, I couldn't even look at my mirror knowing that I lied on somebody, knowing that I took away his freedom with a lie.
With a lie. Life in
it say right here. It say right here on 8:44. Mm-hmm. You belong to your father, the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth.
Has nothing to do with the truth.
For there is no truth in him. There was no truth in none of these people there. They had an agenda.
Yeah.
They had an agenda.
It was
from the very beginning.
This is all the setup.
You don't predict when a trial is supposed to end. How does the judge say this is going to be over by Friday? You know that. So you actually, this is a whole setup. Like I said when it was malicious prosecution. They refused to let that interview be played. They refused.
We didn't play no videos. The prosecutor going there playing all these videos, just like the trolls, taking a few seconds, don't know what Chief was talking about.
That intro
showing y'all know that we do all these characters. They get a clip from the three guys and just like the jury and paint this picture. The jury, the judge, Stacey Judge Hydrick is a manipulator. You manipulate the whole situation, only sharing the jury what you wanted them to see, so you can get a conviction of what she wanted. Because what she said at the end, that's how she felt in the very beginning. She denied us about a total of 6 times, charging Hawaii for quarantine, but now you're in a court with COVID. Like, it's all about how they feel about Chief. Like,
and it wasn't based on truth. It wasn't based on justice. It was very biased. That video exonerated him. If they would have played that interview with Natiri,
you would have heard it.
Then everybody would have known that they put a false charge and a false rape
charge. That arrest warrant did not say. He said to them in that interview, in that recording,
they was supposed to come to her for revenge porn, man. They didn't have no idea of these charges. She didn't have no idea. Not even in none of the interviews ever. Still to this day, she said she didn't even say it, never said out her mouth.
They planted that in her mind and started the tea. Do you know that? Do you feel that? Do you know that was this? And she's like, no. What? No, I just felt like it was fake. And then the tea sent that into detectives, and the detectives is like building off of that. Like, what did you say? No. And she's like, well, I just gave it to him because I care about him. And he's like, well, at any point did you tell him no? And she was like, well, I said my Uber was outside. And he just keep on. She still didn't say it, and he wrote an arrest warrant that he forced himself in her when she never said that. And then when she go in court and testify, she's saying all this extra shit.
Her testimony totally different, bro. Totally different.
That's what they should have talked about in the detective interview. I said no. Bitch, why did you say that in the interview with the detectives? This was all
her stories changed so much. She never said nothing about convulsions, nothing like that. If they would have heard that interview, then he would have been exonerated. But they did that. They set that up so that only the prosecution side could get their stuff in.
Yeah.
If you understand the way that people's mind works, is that you going based off of visuals. That's more memorable.
Yeah, that's why they wanted to go back and watch the videos.
Deny our stuff from getting in because they didn't want that impression on them. All that the jury had to work on
was the evidence that they gave.
Was the evidence that they gave to deliberate. They had what they gave, but we wasn't allowed to put anything in there that exonerate him or that would be able to create that doubt. Now they didn't have anything anyway.
They didn't.
They didn't have anything anyway. There was so much. She went up there and lied to herself many times. Got off of stand when she started to get pressure. Did you notice how the detective said they didn't check any of the devices? The
DA was scrambling through stuff to build a case.
They took about more than 20 devices.
They took
didn't
all
check
of our
none
phones,
of them.
laptops, iPads. Didn't check nothing.
But in his interview, they asked for his pen and he gave it to them.
They still
half of the work is done.
You would have seen all the text messages if they went his phone.
All you had to do is just go open it and look, and you would have found nothing in there.
It's probably a lot of evidence in there that helped us because you would see the conversation Chief and the Natiri in there. That probably exonerate him too.
Exactly, but this was a setup.
It was a setup.
It's a setup from the beginning.
It was a setup.
And the reason why they didn't do the detective work is because they were going to do it.
They didn't care. Yeah, they didn't care. They just wanted, we got him. Bet. That's all we needed. They don't care. They wasn't seeking no justice.
They already had their mind made up. That judge, she had her mind made up. She didn't like us.
Yeah, she had her mind made up. That's why she was moving like that in court.
If Chief done showed you anything, he just showed you how corrupt the system is.
Yep.
How they could do this, and this could happen to any one of you, anyone that you know, and you just seen it firsthand, blatantly.
This whole case has been hearsay. How can you give somebody a life sentence plus 10 years and no parole? You ain't got no motherfucking evidence.
That's crazy.
And when you put it in an appeal, they are using all the evidence that was presented at trial. So now we have a good appeal lawyer to really break this case down.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff for appeals. Like, we got the interview.
Yeah, we got the interview.
We are going to be, look, we going to be exonerated from this. There was a lot of stuff that happened in our favor. Ain't no way. Y'all, the public, y'all done see the truth.
Y'all see it.
Seriously. Y'all see it firsthand. Y'all done seen it down. And if he ain't do nothing if he didn't do nothing, he just exposed to y'all how corrupt this system is.
And why he left in the first place. This system ain't for us. This system has never been for us. But when we get emotional, we know this system ain't for us, and we bet it with a self-hate so deep, we will use the system to kill our own self. We will use the system against the other as a weapon. When we feel some type of way, when that system will do the same shit to you. True, Solar, they'll do the same shit to you. Terry, Velvet, Sheba, them police don't give a fuck about you. They'll drag your ass if you did something that go against what they want. Don't give a fuck about you. Talking about telling Chief if he had more remorse. She ain't got no remorse.
They lied on him. Why he got to sit here and have remorse for? He's very confident in the truth because he didn't do it. Yeah. But here's a question to all the Christians in court. What would Jesus do?
What would Jesus do?
Would Jesus have done what the judge did?
That's what they kept
saying.
Answer that question. There's only one God, one God. Well, who God do you worship? Because you lying.
Would Jesus would have what the prosecutor did? But one thing I do want you to check and peep out is how she responded to everything.
He said, I love you. I forgive
you.
My heart is light.
And you know what? They could take that. The judge, she snarled. She turned her lip up. It made her angry. They were the Antichrist.
It is the Antichrist.
Chief is the real Christ. He gave love, and they snarled their lip up at him.
Forgiveness.
In the Bible, Christ was against this system.
He went into churches flipping over tables. They brought him up to the Pharisees' courts of law, and they judged him, and they said, we got rid of a murderer. They got rid of a murderer.
Now, I got a question. For y'all. And I'm going to see who's going to answer it. Let me see who. I'm about to see who's smart in the building.
Okay.
I'm about to see. What was Jesus crucified for? Why did they kill Jesus? I want to see who's smart in the building. Anybody know?
Why did
they crucify Jesus?
Why did they crucify him? Why did they let a murderer go and pick Jesus to be crucified? They let a murderer go. Someone who is a terrible person in town. They said he can go. We want him. Why did they crucify Jesus?
They said because he said he was God.
Okay.
For blasphemy.
Yeah. They said you are God. Merely a man claiming to be God. What did they say about that courtroom? There's only one God.
Y'all heard it.
That was their
So this is very, very biased. His due process was not there. This is the same spirit that killed Christ.
That's right.
The same spirit. Yeah. There was no process in that court.
Yes.
There was none of his constitutional rights. Yeah. So guess what? Was Christ considered a cult leader in his day? Because he had a lot of followers.
Because he went against the system. He went against the churches. He went around and traveled, spoke the word to many people. People worshiped Jesus. Was Jesus a leader? People believe he had disciples. Was he a cult leader?
Yeah, Christ died because he was a cult leader. He had a group of people following him.
And what the hell happened in that courtroom? What happened?
Yeah.
This is prophecy. Nothing is new under the sun. This is a rewriting.
It's a rewriting of time.
Of scripture.
Because in that day,
firsthand.
Yes, exactly. Because back in that day, they would be considered that same as today. Jesus was considered a destructive for breaking their laws back then.
Yep.
Okay, that's why he broke the Sabbath.
Yep.
That's why he was crucified.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta pay
And everybody
attention.
celebrated.
They said that they had to stop him because of his what? His influence.
Yep. And that's what they
This
did
had
in that
nothing
courtroom.
to do with those charges.
Even in the detective interview, he said, God thinks he's God. He's not a good man. He thinks he's God.
And then
That's been the meat of this whole case.
the whole thing. And then what happened to disciples? That's another good question.
all-
What happened to the disciples?
Many disciples deserted Jesus when he got in trouble
got
and they
in
started to crucify him. They said, "You are a disciple of Jesus. Are you a disciple of Jesus
What
who
do?
claims that he's God?" He said, "No, I do not know
Know
him.
him?
I do not know man."
I don't know him.
They asked him 3 times.
They denied him. They their backs.
Yep. Yep. And before that happened, Jesus said, he told Peter, "You would deny me 3 times. The rooster crows in the morning. You would deny me." This is a hard and who will understand, because when you walk with Christ, the same hate that Christ gives, the people are gonna hate you the same way.
Exactly.
And everybody say they Christians, but when it comes down to being Christ-like, these people that's attacking us, this is Christ-like.
It's not.
Going on these courts lying isn't Christ-like.
It's not. It's really not. That's actually the opposite. It is Satan. That's why we asked in the beginning. Was it God?
Was this God?
Or was it?
And that's why Poppy said, Are you happy? Will you sleep better at night? Will your life be better now? I still love you. That's what Jesus said on that cross when they beat him. At his last breath, he said, "I still love you. I still love you."
Yeah, so right now we are getting into this appeal.
Yeah.
Look, we need y'all to run up these donations. Like we need all of the support we can. Please reach out to us. We got 30 days. We need this help. Like we need to file an appeal, because it's not right. If you gonna stand for anything, if you gonna stand for truth and you see what's happening, ain't no way you gonna let this happen.
Ain't no way to slide.
Ain't no way.
We not.
We have 30 days to appeal this decision. If you have any information, send it our way.
Yeah.
Send us a message. Donate. Because we need to get
fast. It's like
very
quick.
fast.
We only
This
have
is coming
1
up
month.
fast.
Yeah.
So please run up the donations.
Yeah.
Hit us in our inbox. We will personally give you our Cash App, our whatever payment forms of payment. We will give it to you so that you can donate to the cause.
Yeah.
Because we're standing for the truth
Yeah.
here. And everybody has seen what the truth is. Right now, right after we get off of this live, we about to get on the phone with these lawyers.
Yeah.
We're handling business.
Yeah, we really want to appeal lawyer that's nationwide and not in Georgia. Like, we are looking for that, but we just want the best appeal lawyer.
We trying to look for the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's crazy. So hit in the inbox.
And
if
all
you have
you
any
demons out
information.
there, don't pull up. Don't.
We
We not
see you.
stupid.
We see you from a mile
We
away.
not
We know y'all
stupid.
trying to attack us, trying to hit in our inbox saying all this shit. Nah, where y'all at during these 2 years? If you ain't been here this 2 years,
And don't
we
think
don't
that
know you.
just because you ain't here, we not stupid.
No, we
Okay?
strong.
We've been here for years, and we are not weak.
We not
are
weak.
very strong. We are some riders, and we gonna be here to the end.
Yeah, we're going to
are
stand on what we
loyal.
stand on. This is what we stand on. It don't matter what happened. You still stand on your morals and principles.
A
They
lot of
said, do your
people-
loyalty have an expiration date? Loyalty don't have an expiration date, because I stand on the truth and what I stand on.
And guess what? A lot of people talk a lot of good game. They say they'll ride to the end. They say they're gonna be there with you. When shit hit the fan, you look around, you look to your left, you look to your right. Is they still man?
Yeah.
Is they still there? Is they still helping you, holding you down when times get tough? What happened when your dog start hissing?
Now we in a war, you ain't on the side with me.
What happened when your dog start hissing? Like a snake in the grass.
Yeah.
Don't take that route. That don't end up with nobody. Like, if you gonna stand on something, stand on the truth. Stand on for what is right.
Yeah.
Everybody done seen the truth. We put the truth out there. Made it clear. We not turning our back on these. We ride it all the way to the end. All the way to the end.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here. Run up the donations.
Yeah.
Because we need the support. Run it. Run the donations.
For everybody who's been supporting.
Okay.
Y'all run it up with the
Run
donations.
it.
Well, you heard they corny as is. We knew that was coming, the donations. They're gonna fight for their God. And this story has not ended. So, and we're here for it, bitch. All right, I shall see y'all later on this evening, okay? I'm about to get up out of here. And if anything else, I'll be back just to talk about it, just to laugh about it. So I hope